Hello and welcome to Fragrance Elite, your new go-to place for everything scents, style and sophistication. My name is Bogi and I am a fragrance connoisseur. I am excited to finally share my love and passion for the world of fragrances with you. Perfumes have always been more than just a hobby for me. They're a form of art, a way of expressing identity, mood and elegance. I believe that every bottle tells a story and every scent captures a moment. On this channel, I will be reviewing fragrances from my personal collection, sharing honest opinions and offering recommendations to help you find the perfect scent for every occasion. Whether you're just getting into fragrances or you're already a collector, there is something here for you. Today's episode is all about fragrances for the true gentleman. Scents that command respect, charm and confidence. We will explore what to wear in different situations, from formal events to casual evenings out, and everything in between. So, if you are ready to elevate your fragrance game and embark on this journey to the world of refined aromas, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and join me on this scent-filled adventure. A true gentleman is a man who carries himself with respect, courtesy and refinement. In the way he treats women, he shows genuine kindness, respect and attentiveness, making them feel valued without pretense of arrogance. And let me tell you gents, women, they really appreciate that. A true gentleman also treats others with dignity and consideration. At the same time, a gentleman takes pride in how he presents himself. He dresses with intention, choosing clothing appropriate for the occasion and always maintaining a polished appearance. His personal grooming and hygiene are priorities, reflecting self-respect as well as respect for those around him. A carefully chosen cologne completes his image, not overpowering, but leaving a subtle, lasting impression that speaks of confidence, taste, and sophistication. In essence, a true gentleman is not only defined by how he looks, but by harmony of his actions, manners, and appearance. When I was creating this list, I tried to select scents that would be elegant and on the cleaner side, but not necessarily fresh. However, some of them will possess those fresh qualities. This list consists of 5 selections. There will be a mix of both designer and niche. So let's start with the first one, and I would consider this one more of a day scent. Hermes H24. It is a modern green aromatic fragrance introduced in 2021. Crafted by perfumer Christine Naicha. Hermes H24 opens with a vibrant burst of clary sage, followed by narcissus, rosewood and sclarine, which brings a strong dry woody note with camphor and warm metallic undertones, giving the fragrance its ozonic quality. The initial impression is fresh and green with herbal undertones. It's so invigorating. If you're looking for something to give you that extra push and motivation in the morning, and we all have those days, I certainly do, this fragrance will do the trick. You spray it and all of a sudden you feel this burst of energy that surrounds you. It gives this feeling that you can do it and nothing will stop you. Now you became a hero without even trying. Maybe that's why they named it H24, a hero for 24 hours. So picture this. If you're a runner, for example, and I think this could be a fragrance that could be easily applied before your morning run, or even when taking a dog for a walk in the morning. I think a couple of sprays, not too much, would be appropriate. I think you and your dog would appreciate it as well. In my opinion, this would go a long way. This freshness that will not only elevate your mood and your dog's, but it would probably project that good, healthy energy and vibe to anyone that you would pass on your route. So in the opening, I get this fresh and crisp hint of green apple, even though it's not listed in the notes. I notice this slightly juicy sourness with a little sweetness, but it's not sticky in a way. It's more of a sour sweetness that lingers around and still gives you a space to breathe. It's almost like when you go for a walk in the nature and you take a deep breath. You can smell all the things around you, like damp grass, trees, and leaves. As it dries down, the fragrance reveals a woody base. It is characterized by rosewood and oak moss, adding depth and subtle earthiness. The overall effect is clean, slightly soapy aroma, but it has that contemporary twist. In terms of longevity, Hermes H24 performs well for its concentration. On my skin, it lasts between 6 to 8 hours, with moderate projection during the initial hours. The scent then tends to sit closer to the skin as it evolves, making it though suitable for environments where a subtle fragrance is preferred. This fragrance is particularly well suited for spring and summer wear, thanks to its fresh and green character. Its clean profile makes it appropriate for various settings, including the office, casual outings, and daytime events. While it might not be a go-to choice for formal evening occasions, its versatility during warmer months, it's noteworthy. So I would like to give you my final thoughts about this fragrance before we move to the next one. So H24 stands out for its innovative approach to a modern men's fragrance, combining herbal freshness and metallic and woody elements. Its performance is commendable for its concentrations, and versatility makes it a valuable addition to fragrance collection, especially for those seeking something different from the mainstream. However, due to its distinctive scent profile, sampling before purchasing is recommended to ensure it aligns with your personal preferences. The second fragrance on our list is by Xerjoff, and it is Casamari Mafiesto Gentiluomo. And this one truly lives up to its name. Before we go into the notes, I think it's worth mentioning that this prestige juice was launched in 2018, and it reflects a DNA that was originally created in 1888 for the traditional Italian barbershops. These were the shops with hardwood floors and leather chairs that were combining traditional men's grooming with political and literary conversations. This was perfect environment for the gentleman who wished to look slick and sharp, someone who was ready for special occasions. At least this is what the brand tells us. This is so good. So from the first spray, you can right away notice this bright and fresh opening. It's probably because of the grapefruit and bergamot, as well as lavender that's in here. As the fragrance begins to settle, it reveals a smoother, more sophisticated side. And that's because of iris, rose, and violet. Finally, the dry down is where Mafiesto Gentiluomo shows its real character. The base of cedarwood, amber, and musk grounds the scent in elegance and depth. It is warm, steady, and reliable, the kind of qualities you would expect from someone who carries themselves as true gentlemen. It is very uplifting, almost like a first impression of a gentleman who enters the room with confidence yet without arrogance. That freshness sets the tone, approachable, refined, and impeccably clean. Just imagine a crisp white shirt paired with perfectly knotted tie. It is understated yet undeniably classy. And for me, this part of the fragrance speaks to the balance of strength and sensitivity. In terms of performance, Mafiesto Gentiluomo projects well in the first couple hours, and then it settles into refined, intimate scent that stays with you throughout the day. It's not overpowering, and that's the beauty of it. It knows its place. I would recommend it for formal occasions, business meetings, or evenings out when you want to project poise and sophistication. It also works beautifully in the spring and summer, thanks to that fresh citrus opening. In essence, Casamari Mafiesto Gentiluomo is more than a cologne. It is a statement. It does very well highlights the aspects of a true gentleman. This fragrance perfectly captures that spirit. Okay, let's keep going. Next on our list is a fragrance that is, in my opinion, an expression of refined masculinity. It is a well-known designer fragrance from a very reputable Italian brand, and the name itself is very sexy, just like me. Anyhow, the fragrance I'm talking about is Valentino Uomo, and this one is a 2021 edition. I would describe this as a cologne for a man who appreciates details, quality, and style. The fragrance speaks of someone polished yet approachable, cultured yet humble, strong yet sensitive. And this one is very much a crowd pleaser. It is very well crafted. If you're looking for compliments, you don't need to look further. This fragrance is so sensual. In the opening notes are bergamot and lemon, followed by iris and vetiver at the heart, which is then beautifully intertwined with cardamom and black pepper in the base. Valentino Uomo is another versatile scent, making it perfect for dinner dates, evenings out, or even formal occasions where one wants to leave a lasting impression. I personally enjoy it to wear during the day as a daily scent. It just elevates my mood. It is an easy reach. It's a fragrance that I know I will enjoy throughout the day, and others will as well. So if you value class and elegance and the art of subtle sophistication, Valentino Uomo is a fragrance that belongs in your collection. And I believe this is a safe blind buy as well. Next on our list is a fragrance from one of my favorite houses. It is a scent profile that I very much adore. As a matter of fact, I think that from all of the fragrances from this particular house, this fragrance has the most designer-like scent profile qualities. Some time ago, while reading reviews, which in my case happens quite often, I came across a comment which stuck in my head. And I must admit that I could in some way agree with it. I once read this comment of someone stating that if Jesus was to wear a cologne, this would be the one. The fragrance I'm talking about is from the house of Amouage, and this is the famous Reflection Man. It is a very well known and for the most part very well liked fragrance, and for a good reason. It is a fresh floral, slightly soapy and clean scent, and is very well balanced. Do you want to smell pure, expensive, and of high quality? This is it. It is mostly suitable to be worn during warmer months. Spring and summer would be ideal, but I think that in the fall this would not disappoint. Because of the white flowers that are in here, this to some could smell a little feminine. But honestly, I see this one as 100% unisex scent. It smells divine. When worn by a man, especially when combined with proper outfit, those white florals that are present in here, they just brighten up the overall image of the person wearing this fragrance, making them look more approachable. This one will definitely catch attention from ladies. In the opening we have notes of rosemary, pink pepper, and petitgreen. As it settles, you get this beautiful, creamy and smooth floral heart with jasmine, neroli and orris root, and ylang ylang. It is so soft and airy, pure beauty. The base is where the richness comes in, with sandalwood, cedar, vetiver, and a touch of patchouli. It is so clean and sophisticated. If you haven't tried it, and I think it's really worth giving it a try. Reflection Man shines in formal and semi-formal settings. It is perfect for weddings, important meetings, or date nights where you want to project confidence and class. Because of its clean floral quality, it's also excellent for spring and summer wear, especially in the daytime. But it also works beautifully in the evening. Performance-wise, like most of Amouage fragrances, at least the one that I have experience with, performance does not disappoint. On my skin I will get around 6 to 8 hours longevity with a soft to moderate projection. It is not a loud scent that fills the room, but when someone notices it, you will know. It's more of an aura. A classy trail that makes people lean in closer. That subtle sophistication is part of its magic. it just lifts the mood. The last pick on our list is from a very well-known and respected designer house. This particular fragrance truly embodies elegance and refinement. It is a class and muscularity in a bottle. The fragrance that we're going to be talking about is Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privé, and this one is Eau de Parfum Concentration. When we're talking about true gentlemen, for him scent isn't just an accessory, it is an extension of personality. And this fragrance certainly makes a statement. Givenchy Gentleman Reserve. It is a rich, luxurious scent that perfectly balances strength and subtlety. It is a woody, boozy, slightly powdery scent. This fragrance opens up with note of bergamot, then it goes into middle notes of iris and chestnut. And that chestnut can be very noticeable here, but in a very pleasant way. Together with iris, this chestnut gives this fragrance this creamy richness and coziness. Then finally at the base we have whiskey, woodsy notes and amber. In this bottle we have a very nicely blended and balanced composition. It is a beautiful scent that will definitely make you notice and give you some positive comments. This is a perfect fragrance for the evening, for more events, or any moment where you want to exude confidence without shouting for attention. It is refined enough for a boardroom, yet intriguing enough for a dinner date. The projection and longevity are impressive, making it a fragrance you can rely on to leave a memorable impression. On my skin it lasts for about 7 hours, which I think is very decent for a designer scent, particularly considering the fact that it is more of an evening scent, which would pretty much have you covered in most cases for the duration of your outing. So, if you are a man that knows that true style is in the details, and that sophistication is always remembered, this might be something worth trying. I truly believe that you won't be disappointed. Gentlemen, and everyone striving to become one, thank you for joining me on this journey through fragrances that embody elegance, character, and respect. Being a true gentleman isn't about perfection or appearance alone. It's about integrity, kindness, discipline, and the way we carry ourselves in the world. And the right fragrance is more than just a scent. It is a statement of who we are before a single word is spoken. I hope today's selections inspired you to step into your best self with confidence and intention. Remember, a gentleman is defined not only by what he wears, but how he treats others, the values he stands for, and the legacy he chooses to create every day. If you enjoyed this episode, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss the next chapter of this journey. Share your favorite gentleman fragrance in the comments below. I would love to hear what scent represents you. Until next time, stay elegant, stay humble, and above all, stay a true gentleman. Thank you.